Welcome to Black Love Matters, where this serves as therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
and find our inner Barack Michelle.
Or Jay-Z and Beyonce. Or in this one, we're going to do somebody who ain't even no couple, but they need to be. We're going to do Kamala Harris and Cory Booker. The way they tore that ass up in the Senate hearing. They have to be in a relationship. Because they was reading subliminally to each other. I feel like they just looked at each other's eyes. You going to fuck them up on that? Okay, I'm going to fuck them up on this. Y'all, I'm disturbed by this fucking hearing. Y'all know I usually don't believe in being in cahoots with the white feminists, but they came for women today. They did a big fuck you to women today at this hearing.
Surely did.
Usually I usually don't be with my Susan B. Anthony feminist, but I had to get with my Susan B's today and was like, yeah, sis, that was a fuck you to all of us. All colors and shades and sizes. Fuck you. That's what that Senate hearing was today. Honey.
They said everything but she suffered from hysteria and needed to masturbate.
So usually I am not a fan of gathering with my sister friends, Susan B. Anthony's and all the above. But today we need to gather in the circle and sing We Shall Overcome because they fucking tried it today. That's why I said Kamala. Is it Camilla or Kamala? I think I want to call her Camilla, and it's Kamala.
It's Kamala.
Because Kamala seems a little more classy. Camilla, that's down the street, honey. And Cory, you think they planning something for this election?
I hope so.
Who gonna be the president?
The black woman.
Oh, you think she gonna be?
Yes.
You think that? Well, I know I'm ready, but you think the world ready?
Nope, the world ain't ready, but they gotta get ready for it.
Or at least you think it's popular enough?
We shall see.
Either one I'm okay with, right?
Even if they run, I'm voting.
No, I need them to run, right? Because if they run and they get to the ticket, like we can't emotionally, spiritually, or financially take another Republican.
What you talking about? I'm writing them
presidency. Like we cannot. Anyway, who is you?
I'm Nero.
And I'm Nyambi.
And this is episode 182.
Happy Friday, y'all.
Happy Friday.
I'm so happy it's the end of the darn week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Be sure to leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and Stitcher. Follow us all forms of social media at Black Love Matters. That's Black with no K.
Good.
What's going on?
I don't have an update.
Not one update?
Nope.
Nothing?
I'm glad it's the end of the week. The last couple of weeks have been hard.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting unorganized. Actually, I'm already unorganized at home. I think it might be trickling to work. So I need to take this weekend to organize my thoughts a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I need to organize.
Okay.
And get with family, touch base. Like I need to do all that type of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nia
want me to share other things, but
no, but she ain't.
I mean, I can. I'm in the process of figuring out when I have to go to Michigan because actually I lost my grandfather this past week too, so I have to figure that out too. But you know me. I keep on pushing.
She keep on pushing.
I keep on pushing. Nia want me to be all Cancer energy.
I don't want you to be Cancer energy. I want you to speak your truth.
That is my truth.
Okay, then.
Death. I handle death a little different than most.
I know you do.
Well, stop cutting me off, Nia.
Oh, like you do me?
It's very nasty of you. You getting mad like Kavanaugh was getting mad at them questions.
No, I'm not.
He was scowling like Stevie J. I said, what the fuck is wrong? Is that a nervous twitch? He got to see a therapist after this. And don't get me wrong, I'm not on this man's side at all, but that was traumatic for him. He gonna need him and his, what do you say? My 10-year-old daughter said we should pray for it. She gonna need a therapist too, bruh. Line her ass up too. But no, I need to go home, be with family, and figure that stuff out. And of course, this happens at the craziest time of work year, where I'm traveling for the next 3 weeks at work. So depending on when the funeral is, I might not even be coming from Colonizer Valley. I'll be coming from wherever I'm supposed to be traveling to. So navigating through that. I don't think Niram likes my energy when I'm around. My energy around death is very different.
Yeah, when that death angel come, Naomi, it's different.
Why you say that?
I don't know. Even the way it was relayed to you, or had to be relayed to you.
What are you saying?
Well, shit. The way I got the phone call.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, shit, she at work. Well, let me plan this out correctly, because I'm not going to tell her this type of information via text message or call her at work.
Yeah.
I need to go get her.
But not even in Niram. That's how I know Niram was. What did you text me? It's like,
no.
Are you busy?
No.
I'm thinking again, nigga. I'm at work. What do you think? No, I'm just shooting the shit. What do you?
No, I did not text you. Are you busy? I said, what do you have planned for the rest of the day?
Work. Man, what does this work?
What do you have planned for? Because you know how y'all niggas at y'all job. Even though y'all say y'all at work, y'all at some type of seminar, drinking wine,
whatever,
and shit like that. That ain't fucking work. So I was like, what are you up to? What's on your calendar for the rest of the day?
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I'm free. Well, I said, I got to talk to you then.
Yeah.
What do we have to talk about?
You know, because I don't like when folks tell me that. It takes me off guard.
Right.
What do we need to talk about? Like even at work, my direct reports, please put what the meeting gonna be about. Just don't say meet. Give me an idea. If it's just one-on-one, catch up, give me a heads up. I don't like to think because I'm a ruminator.
What is it about?
Yeah. What is it about?
I need to talk to you in person.
And I ain't know. You know, my head's spinning for so many things going on at this moment that I don't know what the hell is about to pit off.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just got warrior paint on. Like, Jesus, keep me wrapped in the lamb.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So.
But that's still not explaining to you how you think I handle.
Because, like, Naomi, like I said, y'all already know Naomi's the type of person that, like, cries in the closet or in the bathroom, like the door around the water and shit.
Funerals.
So, when it comes to funerals, she's going to be a stoic motherfucker that's there. And it's not going to hit her until, like, a year later.
Did you say a year?
Yes.
Look, wait a minute.
And we're like, I'm just going to come home one day from work, and she just at home. And just like straight up boo-hooing. I was like, what's going on? What?
Yeah.
He's gone.
Who?
Who?
Neil think it's a new person.
Right.
Neil said, who gone now, Lord? Who gone now? But no, I don't. I don't cry at funerals. I don't know why.
I don't know.
Like even to the point when I was younger or like early in my life, I used to try to force myself to cry so I can just fit in. Do you? Because, you know, if you're the one not crying, after everybody look at you like, oh, what the fuck is...
Yeah, you're the crazy one.
So, and I'm not. But I don't know. It just doesn't... They don't push... It doesn't push me to that. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. But I cry like at a commercial. But when it comes to... I can't be the only one like that. I don't know what that's called. But I don't. I don't cry. I don't get highly emotional at funerals. Death is something... I'm not scared of death. Like, it's a thing that happens, right? Like, I think it's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
How do you handle it?
Oh, I don't cry either. I've seen enough death that.
Oh God, so we're a bad combo, honey. We just look.
She gone.
Yeah. Gotta remember the fun times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's the thing.
And I have had death in my family both where it was expected, right? You know, due to age or illness, and I also have deaths where it'd be like, whoa. Mm-hmm. Like, where does that come from, right? Like accidents, car accidents, things of that nature too. So I've had it both ways, or even friends, right? I've had friends who've passed away from just being sick, right, or some other reasons. But yeah, y'all keep me prayed up and keep my family prayed up. We're gonna be strong. We lost the OG, of course.
Lost them, yeah. Y'all lost 2 OGs this year.
Yeah, you know. I know. Like they said, the death angel got no age, time, or place.
That death angel come
That's
whenever it want to.
Live your life.
Yeah.
You got to live your life and love each other. Tell the folks that you love them, and the folks that done made you mad, if you love them, forgive them, and keep it moving.
All right. Anything else? Okay. Today I had a long day. Very long day.
Once in my day of work, and it's long.
It was long.
Oh Lord, Niram, tell them about your day. That's what normal people just do every day.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, sir.
So I had a job interview today. But before I get there, like, I already knew about the job interview today. But yesterday they gave me a writing prompt.
Silicon Valley.
These motherfuckers gonna give me a writing prompt talking about we want to see how you react on your feet and see if you can write blogs and shit under a short deadline. Here goes your writing prompt, and it threw me off because like the company that I'm interviewing for, you know, just like a mediocre white man, I don't know much about the industry other than like I used to like sell stuff in that industry, but not on the other side.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. However, I went up in there and a 2-hour interview became a 3-hour interview because we just kept talking and talking and talking.
Yeah.
And I think it went good. I met with like 5 people. 5 people today.
Nice.
5.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That is normal when you get to a certain level of middle management. I won't even say upper level management. When you get to a certain level of middle management, they want you to talk to the boss, the people who you're going to report to, your peers,
under me,
everybody.
else.
So middle management, I would actually say that sometimes the interview is a little bit more thorough. Not that like VP level, of course, right? But they're asking more higher level questions. But thing with middle management, you got to please everybody.
Yeah. So this is the thing with Silicon Valley. I don't know if this is everywhere, but shit, I didn't have like 4 interviews for this one job.
Of course.
I done had a phone screen. I done had an in-person interview with 4 people. Unexpected video I had to do talking about myself. And then this interview. Like, so I've had like at least 10 touch points.
Yeah, it's a lot. For me to get this job, I think I had about I had about 6 or 7 interviews to get to this, from like the first point with the recruiter all the way to like my final on campus interview. I probably talked to about 7 or 8 people.
And it's like, you know, it's almost
to the point where I was like, oh, I ain't gonna get this, honey. I think they just passed me off because they know I'm diversity. They was like, let's just go through all the measures just in case this brown girl come back and say we ain't do it. But yeah, it was about 7 interviews. It was about 7 different people.
Yeah. And this thing, it's just a lot of touch points.
Yeah.
And it's almost fatiguing, you know?
Oh, it is.
It's like, shit, y'all niggas like me or what?
You have to. You want to send them a note? Do you like me? Yes, circle yes or no.
Yes, no. No, maybe. No. Maybe it's crossed out.
Yeah, because
yes and no.
They're going through the maybe now.
Yes and no. So, I don't know. Y'all send some good energy that way as well. But it was really fatiguing. It's a really fatiguing process. So when I got home today, I just had to decompress.
Yeah.
Because it was a lot.
I knew Near him had to decompress when he texted me and was like, I'm going to pick up something to eat. And I said, oh, where are you going? I thought you make dinner at home.
I did make dinner.
Save the money. But he ain't want to wait to heat nothing out. He needed to eat at that moment.
Because I ain't ate nothing all day.
Yeah.
And I know that might be normal for you, but hell, I like 3 meals in a snack.
I know you do.
So shit.
Stay at home husband.
Yes. So, yes, I'm hungry. And I can't wait till I get home. So do you want something, yes or no?
Okay. Oh, I got my In-N-Out.
Oh, I like In-N-Out.
I want a cheeseburger, animal style, no tomato, no lettuce. Thank you.
I like In-N-Out.
Come on, Nerum. So, Nerum, you actually did this. This is what you did. You feeling good about it?
Yeah, I'm feeling good about it. And then afterwards, I had to call the recruiter and talk to her because she wanted to decompress about it, debrief about it. And now to come home, Naomi wanted to debrief about it too.
Of course, I know what's going on. That's what's up.
But I think I got the job. I think.
Name it, claim it.
I think I got the job.
Hey, come on, Nero.
We shall see in a couple days.
Yeah. Keep us prayed up on all levels. Amen. You see your boy Elon Musk got sued for fraud by the SEC?
No.
The Security and Exchange Commission has opened a case against Elon Musk, saying that Tesla CEO made a series of false and misleading statements about taking publicly traded company private. Elon ain't getting a break.
Ooh.
I figured that's something you'll be interested in. That was just a lot of work. Actually, this was a good day for them to release this because nobody really care.
No, but that's
not with Kavanaugh shit going on, but yeah,
that's big though.
I know it's big, but on the light of Kavanaugh lying on his dick, it's not.
Yeah, yeah.
Like this Kavanaugh shit about to in 24 hours. Never mind. This Kavanaugh shit gonna be over 24 hours, but this lawsuit Elon Musk about to be a minute, honey.
Yeah. But that's a big thing because the reason why companies insinuate they're trying to go back private is so a lot of investors that invest money in there. So when they try to go private, what they do is they buy back all those investments, or at least get majority shares so they can go back private. So by him lying and saying that he's gonna go private and he's not, he's pretty much like inflating their stock prices.
Child, they so dirty on Twitter. They done went and got the civil docket case to show the lawsuit that is here. Child, and they done put out the summary and highlighting the facts. God, y'all niggas on Twitter is too much.
Black Twitter CSI. I tell you. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. You want to do a little pillow talk?
Yeah. Look, you want to get the bullshit out the way?
Yeah.
Because this episode is just gonna be spoilers and shout out Friday. I don't care. You niggas get over it.
Try
It's
my
my
best to
joy.
make this a 45
It's my
minute
joy.
podcast.
I'm grieving. What the hell is going on with this Kavanaugh hearing? So hopefully by the time y'all hear this tomorrow, a decision has to be made. I think they're going up for the vote. I hope it's a no. I hope it's a strong no. Nerum thinks it's going to be what?
I think it's gonna be yes. You know, we said the same thing about Hillary, and y'all see what happened. That I don't have faith in the system. And with that being said, I think those Republicans gonna rally up together and they gonna do it.
They're going to push him through.
They're gonna push it through because they already got the majority. So
Yeah. For you niggas who living under the rug, Kavanaugh is going up for the Supreme Court justice. The way it works, the Supreme Court justice is nominated by the president. Then it goes through all these vetted and background checks through like the FBI, CIA, blah, blah, blah. The information is then handed over to like the council, not the council. Oh my goodness. It's a long day. Senate. And then they kind of do interviews, ask questions back and forth. It's kind of just it's like a public vetting process,
right.
where they ask questions to gather enough information they need if they want to vote and move forward with it. But what happened with him, he was smooth sailing, just living on his white life and things and saying white man things and judge things. And his family is a history in the law. Like his mother and father are both lawyers or judges, right? So this motherfucker's been groomed at this since birth, right? Private schools all the way through. Did he go to Yale?
Yeah,
Harvard?
he
I
went
forgot
to
what
Yale.
Yale.
Probably both.
Like groomed for this shit. But what happened was someone came forward. Dr. Ford came forward and said, wait a minute. I can't hold my peace. This motherfucker's about to be in the Supreme Court. He sexually assaulted me, or this is something happened when we were younger. And y'all need to know this shit. He ain't the character that you build, so I'm going down. The committee got it. And then after that, he was like, I demand to have a case or a hearing the very next day. Well, motherfucker, it don't work that way.
Right.
It takes time to gather people and resources. And so what happened was the lady who, Dr. Ford, who discussed the allegations, she had the time to share her piece and all that good stuff. And it actually, 2 or 3 other women came forward?
Yeah.
And today, or yesterday, I should say, is when they actually interviewed him. And it was his time to say his piece and all that good stuff. I figure we can talk about it. And that's what I was saying in the opening. Usually I'm not one to talk about me as a feminist. I don't know if I identify as a feminist, but I think I identify as a black feminist. And that's very different to me than just identify as a feminist. But today I did identify as a feminist because it was a big L. It was a big fuck you in the face to women. Like,
why? Tell me more.
On so many levels, right? The accusations and like just the way he presented himself, right? Almost saying like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like the dismissiveness that he had for the whole situation, and then on top of that, even his stance, right, when it comes to Roe v. Wade, and like it just all of it was just like bad, right? So the thing is, he's not even on trial with whether he did this or not. Like we're not trying to find him guilty of this. We're talking about like character, and being on the Supreme Court justice, this is going to be generational. This man is in his 50s. And the way medicine's set up, his ass going to be there to his late 80s.
Sure, I'm going to say 120.
So we're talking about a good 30 to maybe fucking 40 years of impact. And I just think of the decisions that he's, like the way that he's skewed when he's doing his own hearings, like how it all plays into it. And just the sexual assault was just icing on the fucking cake, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. So he talking about he against Roe v. Wade and women's rights, basically, and the woman's right to choose and abortion. Then on top of this, somebody gonna come and say you was sexually assaulted. Like, just all those things lined up are just big fuck yous to women. Right? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter if I sexually assault you. It doesn't matter if you thought something happened and it didn't. I said it didn't. It doesn't matter if you want a right to choose. Like, all that to me was just a constant, like, slap in the face, where it's like, where's the woman's voice, right? Like, and they're talking, and I'm calling her Dr. Ford particularly because she has her a doctorate degree, right? They're the way he's like framing this woman is this like she's some fragile, don't know what the fuck A plus B equals C, not a critical thinking bitch, right? And I'm gonna call her a bitch to say to know that this is going on, right? So just the way that it was painted to me was just it was absolutely a big fuck you to women as a whole. And if they say it to women, the niggas is nuts, honey.
True.
It's just a trend to me, right? If you do it to them, you're gonna do it to us next.
Right.
And then as a woman of color, we're gonna feel it twofold. So we feel it first fold as a woman, then second fold when they do it to our people. So like I said, I usually don't be in line with it. But yesterday was a tough day for women, honey. And I watched it too. I was like, let me see. And even starting from his fucking opening where he looked like a white Stevie J, he was scowling. Like he just could not handle that they would ever think to bring this forward. Right. I think what threw me off is that he didn't play this much cooler. Like, you're a fucking judge. Don't you know how the system works? Someone can come to you with allegations. They have a right to say how they feel. You say how they feel. Like, you say how you feel, and then you see where you be in the middle.
No, I'm a judge.
But he was looking like, how dare you even suggest?
But that's the thing, though, because he's a judge, right? So he's on the other side of that. He's the one that's ruling and everything else. It's probably a rare point that his ass ever had to be in a hot seat like that.
And that's what threw me off. Like, he was just unstable, and unstable is not the right word. Like, he was mentally sound, but like, he was just almost so frazzled and so like, I could see the white privilege seeping from his pores. That he was like, I think that's the other thing that was offensive to me. Like, how fucking dare you accuse me of this? I talked to my daughter and she said we should pray for her. Shut the fuck up. Don't bring you in. Nope. Don't bring your child into this, Kavanaugh. Look, I'm gonna keep it cute. But like, it just made me so angry to say it. Even when they asked explicit questions like, well, do you want the FBI to investigate this? Well, they're just gonna ask questions. No, motherfucker. The answer is yes or no. And as a judge, that seems like an easy go, like a scapegoat, right? I agree with what he said, right? Yes, I do believe Dr. Ford was abused sometime, someplace, somewhere, whatever, but it wasn't me. However, I have complete faith in our justice system. I have been a part of it for X amount of years, and whatever practices need to go to prove my innocence and to, set the record straight, and for Dr. So-and-so to find peace, let's do it. That should have been the fucking answer. Right. Not what some type of bullshit he was tapping to dance around.
Oh, he was tap dancing.
That should have been the fucking answer, right? Show me, judge a bit like that. Show me something, right? Show me that you can at least be a little bipartisan. Something. And I just did not get that at all.
Well, none of these niggas are bipartisan. None of these niggas give a fuck.
But when even calm with it, right? I even would have had a different type of respect for him if he was calm with it. He was not calm.
But that's why I think that they just gonna skate his ass along.
Yeah.
I hope not. But it's so many of these old ass white Republican men that's on here that's on the Senate.
Yeah.
And they all in bed with each other. Yeah. Like literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
That I think they're going to push him through. Because he just like everybody else. He just like they
see themselves.
Ooh, yeah. They just like the other Senate people and governors that be talking about no gay rights and nothing like that.
Likeliness.
And then they be the ones that be caught in bed having an affair with a man.
Okay. Oh,
and so it's like, white privilege has so much self-hate in it.
Oh my God. It was something. And like I said, this one, I was like, this is crazy. And even if we talk about some of them people on the Senate did hold their own. I don't know who that old white man is. I'm not sure if he's a Democrat, Republican, or independent, or somebody granddad who just stepped up on there. But he, out of all of them, and I'm going to get on Kamala and Corey because they held it down too. But when I tell you the old white man was up there not giving no fucks.
What my nephew say?
Oh yeah, Nero nephew talk about just putting Nero mama on there. All he needed about 2 hours, and we would have got the truth out his ass, and he would have resigned.
My mama is the Fed.
He said put Nero mama on there 2 hours, 2 hours, and he would have not only admitted guilt, but he would have resigned and apologized to Dr. Ford for some shit that happened 80,000 years ago. It's true.
Yeah.
Your mama is the Fed. But that's how, but I equivalate your mama and that white man is on the same level. Because if they'd let him in the room with him, it would have been, I don't even know the question he was asking him. But he basically was like, "Oh, okay."
Can I get a solid answer?
He said, "You're not providing a solid answer."
let my grandma question Kavanaugh. He would have been guilty hours
ago. Hours. Because only 3 people was asking the right questions.
Right.
Only 3 people were, and this is I don't know what that white guy name was. I need to look him up. He was asking the most direct questions, like the most answer the goddamn question. But then Camilla and Corey came through. What was he talking about?
Brewskis and brews.
And brews and brewskis. Oh, talk about do you drink? Did you ever drink?
Right.
And I'm looking at him like telling white lies.
Right.
First of all,
he don't want skis. It's skis.
White boys love to say brewskis.
brewskis.
White boys, and I'm thinking in my head, he over there in Yale and Connecticut. Yes, they be fucked up at all them schools, at all of them schools. Actually, it don't even matter what school. If your child is in school, they drinking.
Yes.
They're drinking, smoking, or fucking. Drinking, smoking, fucking, or some type of drug.
Yep.
I can guarantee that. Pick one. You just pray. I say they doing 2 out of the 4. You just pray you raise them with enough sense
to get out of it.
To pick the lesser.
Right. Or to be like, you know what, I done went too far.
Or to use a condom and know when to stop drinking. But all those things are occurring.
Right.
And Kavanaugh thinking, did he drink? Or when they asked him a question, when is there too much to drink? And he's like, whatever the law says. Sir. Sir, you're underage. Maybe you should have said 1.
Never.
California taught me. Never. On the driver's test. 1 is too many. What was Kamala talking about? It was another good point that she was talking about, but she got into his ass too. Like, it was just, I think she was talking on him about the FBI.
Oh yeah.
Like, do you think this should go through? Right? Maybe I'm not a lawyer.
She was asking him, will you ask them to go through?
Yeah,
go through with it. Yeah.
No, he ain't gonna ask for shit. No. And the real tea is this might not be what we want to find. Right. It might be something else, but he made it clear. I've been through 1,000 I think he said 6 or 7 FBI investigation. But shit, they know what they looking for now, honey.
Right.
They a dog with a scent.
They got the bodies.
Before they weren't looking for that, honey.
Right.
I'm assuming they're not just going and ask people were you sexually assaulted, right? Mm-hmm. Unless there was some type of assault charges or something in the closed record. But now they got a little whiff of something. I'm assuming their techniques might be different.
Right.
Stupid nigga.
And who to say that this ain't it?
Come on.
3 done already came through.
3.
What about 4? What about 5?
I just think he didn't handle it right from get. Right? Like, I don't know who his lawyer is. I hope he got a lawyer. I don't know who his lawyer is or who his media person is or who prepped him for this. They just didn't do the right.
Well, that's the thing. His ass was so damn cocky with it that it's like, I don't need to be prepped.
I think he did. The way he was popping that, we was popping something in his jaw. His skin tone was uneven. He needed vitamin C. Look how he keeps switching up his nose. He gonna need Botox. Oh, what's his name? Fernstein?
Uh-huh.
That is the one. Whoever Fernstein is, the oldest white man alive on that panel. The oldest white man alive on that panel. I don't know what his affiliation is. He could be the worst Republican on earth. No, that ain't Fernstein. I don't know who it is. Mr. Somebody. I don't know. It looks like he's next to Fernstein, maybe. I don't know who that man is. But whoever he is, he woke up and had all his. Diane Fernstein. No, it's the man it's Mr. Somebody. So whoever was sitting next to Diane.
Oh, okay.
Whoever that was, he's been waiting for this his whole life. Because even look how he's looking at him.
Right.
And then Kavanaugh tried to cut him off plenty of times, and he just kept talking at the same time. And did not stop. Oh, now you're trying to find out who it is.
Yeah.
I don't know who that white man is. Like I said, I don't know who he is, what he stood for. He could be the worst Republican of them all. But when I tell you he ain't give no slack.
He sure did.
He didn't give no slack.
Sir, you going to answer my question or what?
We don't want to hear any of that. We don't hear any of that.
I can't figure out who's sitting next to Diane Feinstein.
Me either. We'll find it a little bit later, though. Yeah. But you got anything else to say? I hope it doesn't go through. Or this is just a pass, right? And the thing is, I'm not even saying we're here to judge if what happened or didn't happen.
Right.
But it's when we're talking about the Supreme Court justice.
Ooh, look at him about to cry.
When we're talking about the Supreme Court justice, is a different level of expectation that's there. Maybe if he was going for a lower level, pass him, right? But when your job is based off moral and integrity interpretation. I'm not saying that everything got to be clean, but I at least need you to own your shit, right? I need you to walk in a certain level of integrity. And it might have been different if he would have came forward with just how he presented himself differently. Yeah. Like, I think he presented himself very like, is that bitch crazy? And I don't know if that was the most appropriate way to do it. That's all. But even looking at the makeup of our Supreme Court, like, it's all the majority now would be white male conservatives.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
That's what I said. They're gonna get rid of. I mean,
Clarence sits, honey.
They're trying to get rid of that Roe v. Wade.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's even something that
like that's their stance. That's one of the things that they are trying to get rid of.
Yeah, I mean, thank goodness. This is why I'm appreciative. This is why we're grateful, right, that we live in California, because they have it in our state constitution that even if the government overrides Roe v. Wade, you can still get abortions in California. And there's a few other states like that, but it's a lot of them that ain't, honey. We can count on our hands. It's less than 10 that has that as kind of a rule. If anything, it's the other way around. It's scarier, right? So it's in other states, if the Supreme Court come down with something, it's then automatically into your state constitution and it's overrode. So, like, you know, and I just think about like, even his story, right? Like, I don't know what happened between him and Dr. Ford, if it happened or it didn't, but say it did happen. He raped her. She got pregnant. He's taken her right away to even getting the, like,
terminate this baby.
It's just too much. I'm disappointed. It was a rough day. So much of a rough day that my manager sent an email, was like, I'm taking a personal day. And like didn't even just say like, oh, okay, like explained why. I'm watching the hearings now, and I don't think it'd be best if I don't come to work. You all take personal days if you need be. Have a good one. And I ain't seen her yet. I ain't seen nothing else yet.
Yeah.
Whew. Anything else about that? Yeah.
I need to look more into this Clarence Thomas stuff.
You don't want, oh my goodness. You think, no, you don't. It's bullshit. Clarence shouldn't have been voted in. His was explicit. Like, even with Kavanaugh's, it's so much further away, right? Like, it happened when he was younger. I'll say I think that does mean something. It should mean something. But Clarence was a grown ass nigga.
I'm gonna have to say that don't mean a rapist is a rapist.
I know that. But I'm saying Kavanaugh could use the excuse like, I don't remember what I did when I was 17. Clarence can't say I don't remember what I did last year. That's the fucking difference.
I hear you.
Insane. Like, at 17, Kavanaugh easy could say, you know, I did things at 17 that I regret. I'm remorseful for it. I have grown. I am not the same person I was at 17. But Clarence fucking Thomas, who about to be the Supreme Court justice, can't be like, well, 6 months ago, I'm a different person. I'm a different nigga now. No, Bill Cosby. You have a track record. You have a trend, nigga. You are fully set in those ways. That's the difference I'm saying. Kavanaugh could have spent this. He could have spent this and been the paper boy, and he could have spent this, but he did it. And he said, oh, I'm standing firm in my white male privilege. You bitches won't get over on this. Right? But Clarence was explicitly wrong. Clarence was on some grown nigga at work being a judge fucking raping shit. That's different.
You know, the petty and white privilege they got, they might try to figure out what type of research Dr. Ford is doing and try to cut the funding.
Try. Dr. Ford is a rat. I hope she tenured. Try.
They're cutting everything.
Oh, is she PhD or MD?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Either one. If it's PhD, she better be tenured.
Right.
If it's MD, her license better be solid.
And that's not nothing to laugh at, but
I'm just telling the truth. I'm laughing to keep from crying.
I can't with you.
I know how white people operate. So that's why she needs to have her lawyer on that, because it's not when, it's not if, it's when.
Yeah.
Okay, can we do a different topic? I hope this doesn't happen. I hope by the time we hear this, they pass on them. The only thing we can pray next is that Trump don't come with an even worse or fuck boy. To be like, if you ain't like this nigga,
try this one.
They gonna make us wish.
Right. There's gonna be some old racists at Beauregard, some bullshit.
He said his name gonna be Beauregard. It's gonna be the brother. What's the man with the horses and all this? Oh my God, who did get Beauregard racist ass from the depths of the whatchamacallit? Let's hope not. So I'm hoping it doesn't go through. But if it do.
It's gonna be crazy.
But I'm thinking, because you're right, Neil. I'm thinking about because of the Clarence Thomas stuff. Why wouldn't it? Right. His stuff was his. What I'm saying is, maybe I didn't word that right. Clarence Thomas' evidence was much more substantial
Compelling,
in your fucking face compared to this.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So that's the thing. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Fingers crossed, but I have no faith in the system.
Yeah.
And as hard as we reason and
Yeah.
reason try to fight,
Yeah.
these motherfuckers got their own agenda.
Yeah. That we don't even know about, honey.
And they gonna do whatever they need to do to make sure their agenda get passed.
You know that. You know that. Self-care, y'all. Do like my manager say, I won't be in.
Yeah. Maybe everybody should just take off tomorrow.
And just be in the bed. In the bed, Jesus, Jack, Jim, whatever.
All right.
Go to the gym. All right. All right, now.
All right. You want to do some spoilers? Want to talk about TV?
Spoilers. We only going to do a few of them because tonight we record the day before, so we missing How to Get Away with Murder and a couple other ones. But don't worry, I'm going to spoil them on Monday. Okay. I'm just going to do this first week of spoilers, then we're going to slow down. But I just like to talk through this a little bit.
Okay.
American fucking Horror Stories.
I hope y'all watching this one.
I almost lost it because it was getting a little slow because I was losing it a little bit, right? It was a little bit too much dark comedy for me. Mm-hmm. And I was like, Ryan Murphy, I talk like we're friends. Ryan, I don't like when you try to do the dark comedy, right? Like, I like when you go in killing niggas, hitting us in the throat, scaring me.
Well, that's what he hit you with this episode.
This episode he did because it's the Halloween episode. Usually the Halloween episode be the bomb for American Horror Story. Like, always legendary across the like. Even like in the seasons that I hated the most, the Halloween episode is brilliant. So we went into this, and we ain't gonna tell you everything that happened, but just know this: in the Halloween episode, all the niggas die. I said, Ryan, how we gonna have this episode 3? Y'all got 7 more episodes. Is it just gonna be a black screen? Ryan killed all them niggas right in the first 30-35 minutes.
Yeah.
I was on Twitter and everybody, what's that mean with a girl with her mouth open?
Yeah.
I think it's a Wendy Williams audience. Talk about, oh shit. Ryan Murphy, and ain't kill him easy.
No.
Killed him by poison and had them throwing up everywhere.
It was so much throw
up. Like, almost made me throw up.
If y'all are sympathy, what is it called? Sympathy pukers?
Yeah, don't watch it.
Y'all don't watch this episode.
Yeah, if you a sympathy puker, you're going to be throwing up right next to it, too, honey. Because I think after the third person, I said, all right, Ryan. Because he got them foaming. And so I said, wait, Ryan, how we go? Because I'm like, oh, they're dragging this scene out for real. Mm-hmm. But some of the highlights is basically this man came in. For y'all who watch it from season 1, the baby supposed to be the Antichrist, and he done grew up.
That's the baby for real?
That's the baby from season 1.
Really?
Yes. That's Landon. That's the baby. You know, I hate to say that, the Antichrist and the baby, because my mom always like, oh, there you go watching them demons again.
Wait.
And it really is the demon.
So that's the ghost baby.
Yes, that's the baby who is Connie Britton with the good hair, the white lady with the red hair, really good hair, Connie, and then Tate.
And the rubber man.
Yeah, and remember,
shut the fuck
and the
up.
Rubber Man. Y'all know the
AKA
rapist.
Tate.
AKA the rapist. And remember when the psychic came in and was like the living and the dead come together and have a baby? That's the Antichrist, honey. And it's going to be on and popping.
And he the Antichrist.
And he on and popping. And remember, because one of them girls came, and I'm guessing she a witch, because the Antichrist, for y'all don't know, was doing little interviews talking about, well, if you do pass this interview, I take you to the sanctuary, blah, 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 bullshit. And I guess she got mad, and I guess as a witch, she got these powers, and the Antichrist said, hold the fuck, who is you?
Right.
They did like Niram and Niobe. Who is you? I'm Niram. I'm Antichrist. Who is you? I'm a witch. Because he thought he was dealing with some mortals. Like, then he said, then he put it in the other folks' head to kill all of them. And then the women who thinking they bad bitch contest in first place don't come to his room talking about, now we gonna kill you, my nigga. And he was like, child, do you know who I am?
I'm the Antichrist.
You can't kill me. Go sit down. I told you to kill them. You think them your own thoughts, stupid hoes? And then that's when that happened. And he shot everybody dead, or I don't know what he did, but Holy Ghost on they did. And then they almost a day late and $1 short. Here comes season 3, Coven.
With the witches.
The witches were walking like Destiny's Child.
I thought all them hoes was dead. Except for Queenie.
The Supreme. The Supreme and Queenie.
Mm-hmm.
And Queenie, y'all know who that is. That's Gabby from Empire with her old two-faced ass. I'm jumping shows on Empire. Oh, two-faced ass Becky.
Okay.
But they was alive. But it's Halloween, so that's when the veil between the living and the dead can be blurred. So they coming in like Destiny's Child, and they find it turns out it was more than just one witch in there.
It was 3 of them.
It was 3 of them, and it's the black lady. You know, Tara Mama from True Blood, who always be hollering like a slave.
Tara.
Who's on that shit?
Yeah.
She's a witch too.
Uh-huh.
And then also another spoiled rich white girl, and they breathe life into her and they come back alive.
Oh, and the poor girl.
Yeah, and that poor girl.
The other girl's
The
assistant.
yeah, she the one who was with the Antichrist.
Yeah.
When he was like, "Who is you?" She said, "I'm a witch. Who is you? I'm the Antichrist."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So all this happened at the end, y'all. So I don't know what direction this show is about to go in.
No.
Because now it's a
She was gonna
crossover.
quit.
Yeah, I was about to quit. It was too much. Like all the, it was way too much he'll have eyes realness. Like I'm really not a fan of that genre or that genre horror movie. I'm not a fan of the post-apocalyptic horror. Like when it be like radiation and people got like penises growing from their head and like I'm not a fan of that. I'm the type that I need to go into savior. I'm not going to thrive in this environment. So I'm excited to see what twist is going to go. It's definitely been already a crossover between season 1 and season 3.
Right.
So it's the witches coming to save the day. I don't know. I'm excited. It's lit.
I need to go look at a wiki to catch up. Because some of the stuff is just flying over my head.
Oh, you missed some of it? Oh, yeah. If you don't understand it's been a lot of nods to previous seasons. Because I think they're only doing 7 seasons because they're doing like the 7 circles of hell or like the 7 deadly sins.
Okay.
And every season is associated with one of the deadly sins. Intentionality. That's that Ryan fucking Murphy's.
What's this season about?
I gotta look at the 7. I don't know the 7 deadly. Pull up the 7 deadly sins and I'll be able to do it. I'm a Christian, so I don't. I just try to know the blood of the lamb and the 10 commandments.
Oh.
Why are you laughing at me now?
But you don't know the 7 deadly sins?
I just try to know the 10 commandments. Gluttony. I think it's wrath.
Wrath?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So once I see it, I can do it. It's wrath though. But that's all I got from American Horror Story. You got anything else about American Horror Story?
I think when the witches came in, it was definitely entertaining.
It changed the
Because
whole
it was like,
energy.
oh shit, that's the Supreme.
And they blew open them doors, honey, and they walking through that radiation untouched.
Like Destiny's Child.
And they was bad too. I said, come on, sis, come on, black outfits.
We ain't gonna talk about old girl's husband or boyfriend that came back through the depths of hell.
Oh, that don't surprise me. That's like any relationship.
Tell me more.
Niram, you want to do that to me? So this in the first episode, the girl was like talking to her husband or boyfriend, like, come on, the plane gonna leave. I'm gonna hold it as long as I can. The pilot was like, hey, or when ain't no pilot, whoever the person was like, this guy's to leave now. Either you leave now or you stay here and wait for him. Honey, I love you. Good luck. Yeah, I'm coming for your ass too, honey. Oh, I am going to stay alive. I'm going to work through all this radiation.
So is that the wrath?
Yeah.
His ass?
Yeah, I'm working through all this radiation to get to you. Because you ain't wait for me and we said for better or worse, the sickness and health to death do us part. And you got on that airplane.
That nigga is pissed.
And like, she didn't even ask him. Like, I feel like even if she would have asked him maybe like, do you want me to wait for you? I feel like he would have been like, no, get on it. But she was like,
Bye-bye. Love you, bye. I don't know about you, but I'm gone.
Got to go. So I think that was a shade. Like, that doesn't surprise me at all. That's actually one of the most realistic pieces of the show. Because I come for you. You want to come for me?
No.
You don't got shit to lose. Oh, I'm on the track. And I'm knowing you're going to a safe haven. And I know where the safe haven at. I'm on my way, my nigga. I'm on my way.
You are?
Yep.
You want to do Empire or This Is Us?
We can briefly do Empire.
Okay.
Who in a casket? Why so much time went by? So it's 2 years.
Yeah.
And Bella in high school.
Why the hell is Bella so damn grown that quick?
And they had another baby?
Yeah.
She was pregnant. Like, but wasn't she like a day pregnant?
Probably.
At the end of last season? Like literally 24 hours post-conception?
Yeah.
And I forgot he got shot. And then what, his lungs hurt?
He lost a lung.
A whole ass lung?
A part of a lung, like
You can lose a whole ass lung.
Yes.
And live?
Yes.
With no machine.
Yes.
Well, he was doing a lot of yelling to be out of breath.
I think it was a part of your lung though. Like who was that? Who lost a lung in Rockefeller who got shot?
Rockefeller.
Yeah.
Like rich white people,
Benny
Rockefeller?
Siegel.
Oh, I thought you meant the rich white man. You talking about a rap group?
I'm talking about the rap group. Benny Siegel. I think he lost a part of the lung because he got shot.
Niggas is living hard. That's a hard life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's doing that. He was trying to perform, but he started coughing up blood like tuberculosis. But he came home and was yelling very hard. So I just need him to have that same energy when he go on stage.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say? He had a lung removed.
Yeah, I think he
Benny
had the same
Siegel?
thing Benny Siegel did. Because he got shot. Look, Benny Siegel had lung removed after getting shot in the stomach.
Oh my God. I'm out of breath reading that.
So that's why he sounded the way he is.
Benny Siegel sounds different?
Yes.
Well, Jamal or Hakeem don't.
Well,
His acting ain't
his acting ain't all the way up there.
he working there. The brother working there.
You know, it's hard to do voice acting. You know, to sound like this all the way through it.
And he had to do that forever.
Yeah.
You know, he sounds the same.
Because when you hear Benny Siegel rap.
And also, he's in pretty good shape to be lost all them lungs. His muscle mass ain't decreased. Or like maybe you should wear different clothes, right, to show.
Right. That nigga be walking around with
Like tank tops on?
Tank tops, shirtless. And I be thinking, where's
the scar?
What's the bullet scar?
Nigga, no. Where's the scar to remove the whole ass lung?
Both. I'm looking for the bullet scar and the lung scar.
What's it called? I almost called him Uncle Daddy. Big Daddy. We need you to get on that. I don't like that, Big Daddy.
Because that's what I'm starting with first. Where's the bullet scar?
Why is he just don't seem like he's way too moisturized to be coming off this?
To be coming off an injury like it.
Like, show some type of recovery, right? Jesus, he just looked like he learned to walk or something because he was in the PT scene and I don't want to do this shit. Nigga, you look mighty healthy. You don't have an invisible disability. What's going on? You lost a whole ass lung. Are you serious?
Yes, baby.
Oh, I don't believe that shit. I think he gonna grow it back or something. What else is going on? The oldest son, is he in prison or the mental asylum?
He's in prison.
Oh,
for killing that white girl. No, not that white girl. The other
girl. His wife.
Bella's baby.
Yeah, his wife.
Bella's mama.
Yeah, that's his wife in real life.
Oh.
They're married. They're married.
They are.
Oh, I wonder how that went.
Sorry, babe. I gotta kill you.
Gotta kill my monkey. Yes, he's killed his wife in real life, and he on the inside. What is he doing in there? I missed his storyline. Is he doing anything special?
No, he plotting and scheming.
What is he plot? What in the Orange is New Black? What is he plotting from the inside?
So the reason why I can't Crazy Eyes. I can't even think his name.
Crazy Eyes. Oh, you talking about Jamal? That ain't it. Hakeem.
No.
Andre.
Yeah. He in jail facilitating shit. Because remember,
what is he possibly? I promise you, I watched the same show as Niram did, and I missed all of this. What is he facilitating?
So remember, he's playing chess with that guy.
Yes.
And it's like, I need you to testify or give me the tea on old dude who was stealing money for Empire.
Yeah.
Forrest Whitaker.
But then we come to light skin. New Hello Boo Boo Kitty. She killed him dead to the bed.
Well, she didn't kill that nigga. That nigga fell over.
No.
She pushed it. And
she killed him. That's all it took. I think that was a surprise. I said, damn.
She said niggas are soft these days.
That was... I was like, I seen all that. I said, wait a minute. He done did all this? Mm-hmm. But you know what? Boo Boo Kitty Part 2 / Boris Kojo wife / Nicole Ari Parker from Soul Food, Terry from Soul Food, is a dirty bitch. She threw his ashes in the damn sewer.
She
God
did.
Damn. I don't know if I could did that. I was like, the Lord won't be pleased.
Death Angel coming back to get your ass.
We gonna show you a sewer, old gutter snipe.
That's true definition of gutter snipe.
Down in the gutter. Iyanla done gave us a new word and we won't let it go.
Sure won't.
But I thought that bitch was crazy. Second of all, can we talk about how she was having sex and I thought she was arranging a picture?
What?
With that, when she was having sex with the Silicon Valley niggas.
Oh.
I thought she was arranging a picture.
Oh.
To the left, to the right.
It was a lot.
Moving to the left.
It was a lot of instructions.
It was a lot of instructions and not a lot of moving.
Sure was it?
I said, what type? Is that new sex? Is that something I don't know about? Do you know about that type of sex, Nero?
No.
I was like, what's happening? But I'm actually fascinated. I can tolerate Nicole Ari Parker. I'm actually interested in them. Who else we got? Jamal. I don't trust none of Jamal boyfriends. His picker off. He always can pick a sorry nigga.
Sure can.
Oh, he known for picking a sorry nigga. I don't trust no nigga he run through here.
No. All of them trash.
I'm like Hakeem. He pulled a gun on him. That's right, Hakeem. Let's skip to the finale. Hakeem skipped to the finale. He was reading the wrong script.
Right.
He said, I ain't supposed to shoot him yet. And then, of course, Jamal ass gonna run over and do a James Baldwin. Gonna run overseas. The only thing is he didn't get a white man. But he did leave his family. His family was by him when he was going through his little shell shock. His family was right next to him. And as soon as, baby boy lost his whole lung and kidney, he dipped out, and that ain't right.
Kidney?
Whatever. Hakeem done lost a whole of half his body, and ain't nobody there but
and
Bella.
Got 2 kids.
What is that other kid name?
I don't know. Let's call it Shay.
Bella and Shay. That ain't right. Can we talk about Lucius and Cookie and how they actually got a decent relationship?
Right.
I can rock for it. It's something about, I was reminiscing with Niram, like when they were just showing all the hood poor sandwiches. You poor when you just eat sandwiches for dinner. People don't talk about, everybody always talk about ramen, rice and beans, but you don't hit a level of poor where you're like, oh, we gonna make these sandwiches.
Right. Here's a loaf.
Here's the meat. If you want to be fancy, add a little butter in the pan, grill it up. But that's what you're eating, and that's what we on. Like, that's a different level of awareness, right? So I appreciate that. Or I knew they was on the struggle bus when they kept sweating. I said, why are they sweating in these scenes? In the air raid work, he said, you got $50,000 fits this unit. I said, come on. That was Nyambi and Niram, 3 years ago, our whole ass furnace went out. I said, nigga, it's November. We got to make a decision.
How the fuck we going to get through this winter?
How are we going to do this? Like, I can't believe I made it. Eat some sandwiches.
At that point, I didn't want to be a homeowner no more.
Throw the house away. Can we throw the whole house away? And I think we were getting prices for the heating unit. How much were they? Like $10,000, $10,000 to $20,000. And I was like, throw the house away. Actually, the new folks who moved their house, they got a lot of new shit. Do you ever think about our old house sometimes?
No.
Oh, okay. I can't believe we made it. Who else? Who we talking about? They done found a new person. Her name Treasure, and that white man whipping on her ass.
Yeah.
What? Is there ever an artist story that just have a happy ending?
No.
Like, is there an artist out there who manager treated them right and like got paid right and didn't get their ass whipped on? Is that criteria for singing good? Struggle?
Yes.
Pain in your voice?
Yes.
I'm not sure if I'm into her storyline.
Hell.
They could have just did a crossover with Star if we was gonna do that. Got them po ass girls. Huh? What'd you say? And I'm not a fan of Star. I would not be reviewing Star. That is Niram's show. I'm not here for that white girl with that curly hair, her multiculturally ambiguous daughter, or the brown skin chocolate girl. I'm not here for any of them. Nope. Not here for Star. Anything else about Empire, Niram's?
No. Let's move on to This Is Us.
Wait. Did I get everything? Oh, actually, yes. One last thing about Empire. Jamal, although he's bad with men and picking men, he said a word. He was talking to his Cookie and Lucius, and they was like, we're going to try to get it back. And Jamal was like, fuck Empire. Like, create some new shit. He was basically saying, downsize, sell this shit. Oh, Cookie was hilarious when they sold her furs, honey. But downsize, sell this shit and live y'all fucking life, right? Like, and move on. He was like, you need to what's the name? Lucius was like, but this is our dream. We built for this. He was like, I don't sound like no damn dream. Sound like a drug to me, right? If you willing to lose everything and die, and that just brought to my attention the idea of what a dream versus a drug. How do you know the difference? I think it's a very thin line.
It is.
And I did not think about that. Your dream, have your dreams ever became a drug to you? Because drugs ain't good for you, honey.
Sure right.
What about you, Nair? What you think about that? I think you're more susceptible than that. I think creatives are susceptible.
Yeah, I think so as well. Because,
yeah,
it is something about the journey.
Yeah.
And like getting to the finish line really don't mean shit.
Yeah.
But it's like about the journey. And I think that's how it can
struggle.
become addictive, because it's like the struggle and getting through the struggle. It's addicting, right?
Yeah.
Versus like just getting there and then moving to the next stage.
Yes.
So especially when you lose something.
Yeah.
And so, especially for something you worked so hard for.
Yeah. know.
Yeah, it is addicting because you're like, I want that shit back.
Yeah, so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with you. Anything else about Empire?
Mm-mm.
This is fucking us. Nero, you know you're going to have to help me out with this one.
Why?
Beth has
Deja?
a weak storyline. Why do Beth don't have a storyline?
What you mean?
What is Beth's storyline?
She's a mother. She's a wife.
What does she do again?
A mother, a wife.
I know she's a mother and wife, but she has a job. What is her
She's an
job?
entrepreneur.
What's she doing? No, that's Randall's because he's doing that to help with his midlife crisis.
But they co-own that.
No,
though.
it don't. She still got her 9 to 5. She just did that to get him to stop seeing. Never mind. I'm gonna say something very offensive.
Is that?
He did that to calm those panic attacks down.
Is that what you did for this podcast?
Yep. No, I'm just. I didn't before Nero went Randall on me.
I did not go random.
First of all, Beth was all up in her cousin business.
Yeah.
But little.
It's finding her in Miami.
But ooh, you think I be in people's business?
Yes, you be in a business and you be caught blocking.
No, I don't do none of the
Yes,
above.
you do.
No.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm thinking that she trying to protect her cousin, but at the end I find out that she got a heart and she was protecting Kevin from her cousin. Then I was like, damn, sis, we can't win. Just like a black woman. She told Kevin like she gonna eat you up and spit you out.
Yeah.
And she gonna break you.
Right.
And she gonna break your ass good. And I know she can break you because I got your brother. I wonder what's that about. Even she didn't unpack it like she got a history.
Uh-huh.
Like, and I know she, has some issues like with her parents because Beth's parents raised her and stuff. But what she mean by that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm curious. I wanted Beth to unpack that a little bit, or I want the cousin to unpack it a little bit to know why she a man eater. What is it? Lack of commitment? Is it lack of trust, intimacy, commitment? Like, which one is it? Because I kind of like seeing them two together.
Yeah.
But they were bad at faking it, honey. That's how you know you really your nose open. When you think you hiding some shit, and everybody in the room, once y'all walk in the room, like you can smell the sets on the people. I've been in groups like that. When people walk in, they be like, "Hi, oh my god, I don't know them." I'm like, I think I smell the fucking on y'all. Like, I think y'all just fucked just a second ago. Like,
what it smell like?
Never mind. I almost said hurt, shame, defeat, and regret and happiness.
Stupid.
What? What? You ain't never been in a situation with people you be like, so y'all fucking or what's going on here? You've never had that in a group of people?
Yeah. I never asked her they fucking. I just be like, oh, they fucking.
Oh, I ask. Oh, did I Beth it then?
Yes.
I'm like, oh, y'all get y'all together, huh? Y'all do y'all thing.
Right.
Cute. Anything up? What, Nero?
I just be like, they fucking.
But I'm interested in Kevin dating a black woman. How you think Randall feel about that? I think somehow Randall will somehow make that about him and his blackness, his alignment with blackness.
Does not care.
Can we get a flashback to Randall in college and interacting with his first group of black people?
Oh yeah, because he went to Howard, didn't he?
Yes, allegedly. I don't know.
Shout out to HU.
Which y'all done turn Randall out. Also, can we get a shout out for Randall and the change in lighting and the moisturization on his lips? It ain't dry this season.
Well, it's only been one episode.
Well, I hope they hurt me all last season.
We shall see.
Because me and Black Twitter every year, every episode, got to dragging Randall.
Because that's the thing. And Wakanda, his ass
was moisturized.
Exactly.
First of all, he's good black skin. But them lips. Jesus, they be dry on This Is Us.
They do be dry.
I'm like, Beth ain't never sitting. Then that's how I realized it wasn't dry because I can't imagine Beth sitting them as a black woman and being like, hey, what's his real name? Randall, your lips is dry, my nigga. Like, I just couldn't imagine her as a co-star and playing his wife, not tell him. That's how I knew it was the lighting. Because I don't know Beth. Like I said, I don't like her character, but I like her as an actress, and she's like a real one. And I can't imagine her letting him be out there like this.
He need that Wakanda lighting.
He need that Ryan Coogler. What's his name? Coogler. He has the epitome of the Bay accent. He's from Oakland.
Yeah, I think so.
He has that is exactly what they sound like out here.
They do.
The ones who born and raised here, especially the men. Usually the women don't sound like that, but the men, I be like, is he in an E40 video? Like
hella cuz.
That's hella. Like they really be saying hella and shit out here. To the point I was like, oh, okay. When they was like, why you don't like hella? I was like, it's just another way of saying very much. I don't know. Like I think someone was like, y'all don't say hella in Detroit. I said no. They say, what do y'all say? I say very much.
Very much.
A lot. I don't. Many. Much. I don't. We don't say hella after every.
But New England had a phrase. Yeah, wicked.
Yeah, that wicked was whack.
We went from wicked cool.
Man, it's wicked cool.
That's wicked cool to hella cool.
Yeah, hella cool. Yeah. Oh my god. Because even the black people be saying wicked out there. I'm like, what the fuck is wicked? I thought wicked was like a 70s word from like Woodstock.
In Detroit, not in Detroit. In New England, they say it all the time.
They say wicked. I'm trying to see what other things the black folks said in New England that I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? But yeah, out here is definitely everything they say on Insecure. They not lying. They say hella a lot too. Okay, I'm sorry. Back to This Is Us. But I'm interested in Kevin and Black Cousin. I think they will have beautiful children. I actually think the children look like his nieces.
Yes, I agree.
And even his nieces see he ain't for the bullshit. Did we ever address the niece running away in the back of Kevin's car?
No.
Did they ever or did we just insinuate that she went to therapy for that?
We're just insinuating. That storyline wasn't strong enough with a lot of things going on. When you got Kate pregnant and shit and have miscarriages.
Okay, speaking of, let's roll into it. Kate can't get pregnant. What the fuck was that doctor with the bedside manner?
Oh, that really irked Nyambi, and I couldn't enjoy the rest of the TV show because Nyambi kept talking about
it. It bothered me, right? Because I figured Beth would have some trouble getting pregnant because she's a bigger girl, right? And also because she had PCOS. But I don't watch too many specials on TLC with bitches that's weigh 800 pounds who ain't moved from the couch but somehow impregnated. Okay? Can we try on Kate? Like,
what they do?
I don't know what they be. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It be like, I didn't know I was pregnant. And I'm like 600 down pregnant woman. And it's like, well, hey. And she be like, she'll say things like, I watch with empathy. Everything happens for a reason. But I watched one and she was like, yeah, I'm kind of immobile. I just been on the couch. I just can't believe I'm pregnant. Hey, bitch, who's fucking?
Right.
You ain't moved from the couch, but you fucking? Then I'm looking at the nasty nigga next to her.
What you mean? Everybody gotta have something. Ain't no nasty to it.
Because they all acting clueless. That's what I don't like. Because they're grown. We're not talking about young people. We're talking people keep clean in their late 30s, early 40s. So I ain't know. Bitch, you have your period, you ovulate. He has a penis with sperm in it. What you thought was going to happen? What you thought? That's why I want to be the interviewer. What did you think was going to happen?
Things go down when the sponge baths happen.
And then obviously, y'all do this a lot. So that's why I don't have no empathy. And here go Toby and Kate all excited and shit. Kate done lost her little 40 pounds. Toby excited, lit, right? Got this appointment and here come Asian doctor. I can't take you on as a patient.
Bitch.
And the thing is fine, but you can't get no options.
Right.
You can't be like, sis, maybe you should try this other doctor. Sis, try to lose another 40, 50 pounds, right? Because then we'd be at 100 pounds lost, right? Kate, was she in her late 30s? Give it a year. Can you lose another 50 pounds? Like something. Even if the doctor in her head saying like, nah, I don't know if it ain't going to work, but try doing X, Y, and Z and come back and see me. Like just something.
Something.
That was bullshit. Right? Like, yeah. I don't know. I just expect more from doctors. Surrogacy? Like there was no way we could do some type of hormone therapy, get her eggs producing to 1,000 and take an egg out and put it in somebody else. Like options? Even adoption, something. It just pissed me off how that was done. And that happens, I think, and then Kate had to turn around and go to her birthday and go be with people. Mm-hmm. So, I think that's where it becomes tricky when folks ask folks, are you having a baby? What's your wish? And also just being a big girl. And then the stigma that comes along with being pregnant and being a big girl. And sometimes, or even not, right? I feel like when I was thicker, people were like, oh, are you pregnant? Or God forbid, now like I gained extra 10 pounds. Are you pregnant? Like, it's just ridiculous. I get so upset.
I know you do.
I get riled. That's why I said this might be my separate calling. Like just women and pregnancies and like, it's something about that I just get really riled up about. Yeah. And I just have like this ownership about that. I don't know. I'm like a dog with a bone.
Yeah.
And then fast forward, the doctor realized she fucked up and called her back and realized I got in this business, right, to help people who can't have babies, right? It's not always about getting, the highest case, highest person. Sometimes it really is about helping folks. And that's what I thought it was too, right? You with the doctor, if it doesn't have if the patients are aware of the risk, like that's why you're a fertility doctor, right? To work with the hardest cases. Like I missed that too, right? Like I thought that was her job.
Well, it's just sometimes it's even like lawyers. Like certain lawyers don't pick up certain cases because they feel like they can win it.
Yeah.
And if they don't win it, they don't pick it up.
Yeah, and I was just like it was just really disheartening. But I'm glad she turned it around and said, you know what? But was honest too. To say, it's 90% chance that you might, but I'm banking on the 10%. Let's see what happens. And I'm for that. But then here we go. I also didn't realize that Toby had a low sperm count. Jesus, I got a lot going against him.
Yeah, because of that meds.
I didn't know side effects of that is a low sperm count.
Yeah.
Well, all niggas should take it then.
That, and he got obesity too. So obesity
he killing
lower sperm count too.
Yeah. So what I didn't like at the end, well, first he asked her, he was like, well, why don't we try to do it on my own? I'll have to get off my meds and see if my increased sperm count can get you pregnant, because it got you pregnant before, right? Like, so imagine if I didn't have it on, maybe it'd help it. And she was like, no, absolutely not. But then after it came back, she's all excited, woohoo, the dog waiting on him, and he go put them meds in the bed. In the trash.
Right.
In the toilet. Toby, my nigga, I don't support anyone sacrificing their mental health for a baby. I don't believe anybody sacrificing anything for a child.
No.
I know that might not be a popular opinion. Too many of you niggas and bitches be having babies thinking it's curing. It's the cure. Having a baby is not the cure for cancer. And y'all need to stop bringing these children in here as the cure for something.
Yeah.
And it ain't going to be the cure for it.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it need to be, he need to be able to do this while he's still on these meds. Or, like, the thing is, he went from 0 to nothing.
Right.
Like, Jesus, he didn't even talk to his counselor or psychiatrist to say, could we cut it, like, take it down 25%, right? Then maybe 50%. Then
or,
25, like,
or
something.
even try to get a different type of med, right?
Like,
so, there's all types of combinations. So maybe it's that particular one that lowers the sperm count, but there's one that don't. So
I'm like, Toby, this ain't good. It made sense where on the flash forward we seen him laying up in bed looking sad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out more about these flash forwards, because they always talking about you need to go see her to test.
That's real far ahead.
Like who we going to see?
I don't know, because we called Toby at the end,
right?
And he was like, I don't know if I should do it, and I don't know if I'm being nosy. And he looked like he was in that bed alone, and it didn't look like he had a wedding ring on. So is he divorced from her and they're going to see her? Is it their child? I don't know.
Me either.
These flash forwards is driving me crazy though. What else is going on? It's going to Kate when she said it's okay to let the black cloud come as long as you know the sun is coming. And sometimes you do got to be in the black cloud. Like, and it's okay to acknowledge it. And I appreciated that she acknowledged it in front of all those friends. Because if you're friends, that's what you're supposed to be there for. So right. I appreciated her doing that. But Toby sacrificing his mental health for that baby, hail to the gnaw. Niram, what you can do, you can talk about Deja and Randall.
Why do you not like Deja's storyline? Why?
I don't want to do this because I don't got time for people to send me emails and tell me how I'm hateful.
They gonna send you emails regardless, though.
I'm not playing it to you niggas.
That's how emails work, baby.
I had nothing to say. I do. Deja is a great actress. I like the woman who plays Deja. Not a fan of Deja.
Oh.
Next.
Well, Deja ran away. No, first what happened? Randall took her to the apartment and tried to bond her some type of way.
Being thoughtful.
Yeah.
Trying to connect with this old...
What?
With herself.
With this old what?
Nothing.
With this old who?
Randall and Beth are saints because me and Deja be moving furniture.
And so then, Randall did his thing. Deja did her thing. Y'all know what that means.
You try to connect to me. You can't be me. Listen, ma'am, this black ass man got adopted by this white ass family. It's a struggle in that.
It is a struggle.
Okay.
His ass ain't have good hair and ain't get no haircut. His ass is going to Bo Ricks and shit.
He ain't figure out he was black till he was 6. Oh, Deja, stop doing the oppression Olympics.
And then Deja ran away.
I would love to be adopted by Randall and Beth, and I'm 30. I'm in my 30s.
I can't do this podcast no more.
I would love to be adopted by Randall and Beth.
I can't.
I would love to at this age.
I can't with you. I can't with you.
What?
So then Deja ran away, but ain't nobody know Deja ran away.
Good.
And then she went go talk to her daddy and tell him I'm be great.
How did she know that was her fucking daddy?
I don't know.
Exactly. That man probably left and said, "Who is she? Who was that guy?" Never mind.
Who was that guy? It's not you, shady. And then she would go see a man talking about I'm be great. Mm-hmm. I know you left me. You ain't shit. You trash daddy.
I got some black family who wanted 2 things for me.
Right.
Well,
they nice. They don't hurt me. They don't beat on me either.
Oh my God.
But I got one favor to ask.
What?
I need some money so I can buy Randall some shoes. Just like a nigga, baby.
You ain't gonna guilt me to ask me for some money. Gone, sis. If you don't need me. No, I'm not here for Deja.
Just like a nigga.
I'm not here for that storyline. I'm here for the actress. She's killing it, right? Of course she's killing it if I'm getting an emotional response from it. So she's killing it. She's sickening. But her? And now she's here forever.
Yeah. Do we miss Braxton's Family Values?
Yeah, that's coming on. That's coming on like as we're recording this. So we'll talk about that. And I heard Iyanla. I was on Twitter, and I heard Iyanla is doing what I said she should do, and I read Miss Evelyn for filth.
Yes.
Yes. We're not. Are you done with this?
Yes, I'm done with that.
Actually, wait. I don't think that's everything. We got to talk about Jack being broke.
Who is Jack?
White Daddy. See, I used to be calling him White Daddy.
Oh.
Jack. Remember this when him and White Mama first met?
Yeah.
And she took him on a date, and White Jack, I said, White Daddy only had $10.
9.
Was it just me, or every time he bought something, I was counting for him?
Yes.
I said, you're down to 6, 4, 3. Right when the rain started, and 2.
Right.
And she talking about you with an umbrella. He talking about ain't that bad.
Ain't that
Meanwhile,
bad.
it's Hurricane Katrina in the back.
Yeah, he came back from the military. We already know this story.
Yeah.
They don't treat the vets well.
They don't.
So when he came back, he ain't got no money. It didn't look like he was trying to use no GI Bill and go back to school. So what did they got at that age?
Yeah, I agree.
Or during that time?
I agree. And the sad part is that just history keeps repeating itself when it comes to that, especially when it comes to our vets. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. But I appreciate how Jack was able to be honest. I think that honesty will get you a long way.
Look, girl, I only had $9. So I can only choose. We go to the fair. Do I give you an umbrella or do you want to play some games? And I figured we're just going to play some games because it's the fair. But what he didn't take into consideration that it's raining.
Yeah.
And that kills all the other
game stuff. It trumps it. Yeah. So I appreciated that. Or even the idea when he was going to roll up to her, I guess where he got $3 more and bought some flowers, and he went to her apartment and seen that she was there kissing somebody else. Was it just me, or I was still mad that, I know they got together and ended up having 3 kids. I was mad when I seen the other nigga there. I said, so you just going to be kissing on other men and White Daddy come to get you?
Well, shit. It looked like she was surprised that other man came too.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, it looked like it was an old boyfriend that she was kind of like, you being a little too comfortable. Right. But Jack, and then what did he say? Old Jack, quote, sometimes they got to bounce the ball to somebody else to bounce it to you.
Yeah.
And you got to be okay with that.
Yeah.
Nim, did you ever think that? I don't know if you ever seen me with other people. I don't think we had those. Oh, well, shit. Okay.
No.
I was with other people.
I know you were, and I was too.
Oh. I guess I'm not doing this.
Hey.
And then lastly, Nirma already touched it, but who is her? Where is Randall and Tess going? And why Toby was in the bed already?
Do they got a casket too?
Who?
No.
No, that was just Empire with a
casket. It's too many people dying.
That death angel is the thing.
Because the death angel is also coming to Modern Family.
But I don't even talk about Modern Family on here, but they said on Modern Family somebody gonna die. It better be the dog. It better be Stella. That's the only one I can take dying. Because also House of Cards coming on. Well, you know they got Kevin Spacey ass out of here, and they done killed his ass off in the preview.
Damn.
I said they didn't even have an episode. They killed him in the preview.
Well, they're gonna do the same thing with Roseanne.
Killing her in the preview or in the show?
In the preview.
Oh my God.
But the Connors, they're gonna kill her ass
in the
too.
preview. I mean, it's realistic, right? The way they was eating Cheetos. All right, you got anything else in there? I think that's enough spoilers. All right, we got some shout out Fridays or no?
Yeah, we got some shout out Fridays.
All right, let's roll. Let's get through it.
All right, as always, leave us 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts. And
I thought you were about to do kitchen table talk.
And then, if we leave 5 stars, we'll read them out on the show, give you a shout out.
Yes, we will.
So we got a review from Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
It says favorite podcast from Damo Price.
Dommy Price.
Mm-hmm. And it says, I listen to you guys every morning on the way to work and back home. I love how real your conversations are. Continue to do what you do and keep it real.
Thank
Heart
you.
emoji.
Thank you.
You want to read the next one?
Yeah. Are we supposed to say this person's name? Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do it. We'll do Miss Moisey. And the subject is Finding Nivea. It said, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Black Love. Hope y'all doing well. Nyambi. I apologize if I spelled your name wrong. It's okay. Have you watched Finding Nivea on BET? Girl, it's a lot. Please do. No spoilers, but Nivea is in need of a good therapist to unpack some of her issues, like her career and raising her children by herself. If you haven't seen it, here's the link before. Yes, honey.
Yeah, we did.
Did we talk about that?
Yeah, we talked about
that. Well, I think we talked about it briefly because we wanted y'all to watch it.
Right, because it just came out.
Yeah, I think like 2 hours before we recorded it came out. Maybe Monday I talk about it, but it is a lot to unpack. I said Mona Scott. I said Mona. There you go.
Yeah, she do need to be on some type of love and hip hop.
And I'm like, Nivea, get your money, sis. Mm-hmm. But like, I don't know what's going on with the Dream, Lil Wayne. Is they paying child support? Is they not paying child support? Is they present? Is they not present? Is the black community, was we supporting her? Was we not supporting her? Mm-hmm. She had this colorful hair. That's what you bitches is wearing now. I don't know. It was a lot, and I agree. If y'all have not watched Finding Nivea, it's like a BET short. It's on like Facebook and YouTube. Y'all should go watch it too.
I agree. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good too.
Yep. Go ahead.
We got one from Fly News Guy. The subject is ghosting, Church Bay, and Jesus is not the plug.
Oh, I don't like that. I told you it makes me uncomfortable when pastors be. I don't need them talking my language. About? It makes me uncomfortable.
Jesus is the plug for y'all Christians.
I don't like to talk about Jesus in reference of drug dealing. I like to keep them lines separate. I do like to keep them separate. I don't like that. I'm Baptist, honey. You know, we believe in a good splash and libation. But,
let's see. It's your all-time favorite Twitter cousin, Fly News Guy, checking in. Now, let's get right into it, into this ghosting topic that had Black Twitter buzzing and still buzzing. Mm-hmm. A lot of people are in their feelings about this because a lot of folks have been ghosted in the past.
Exactly.
I've been seeing dozens of retweets of hurt feelings about this, so I'll speak on my own behalf.
Asking for a friend.
As an adult, we should get past this level of nonverbal communication. Mm-hmm. I don't know who needs to hear this.
Come on, preach.
But ghosting someone just because you're dealing with your own devils is whack as fuck.
Uh-huh.
It's whack as fuck.
Yeah.
We're all dealing with shit and going through stuff. It's called adulting. The mature way to handle
handling that is that you need to ask for time to yourself.
Yeah. Like what she said, handling that you need time for yourself.
It's as simple as texting.
You want to finish this?
Nope.
It's as simple as texting, hey, I need some time to myself. But that's
too right.
That's too right, I guess.
Yeah.
But wait, once you've forgotten about Casper, here comes.
That's what I said. Nathan Casper, y'all. He gone, honey.
Here comes he or she trying to come back with that hey stranger bullshit again.
Yeah.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but let that unfriendly
gotta let him go. Let him go. He right.
It's very immature, childish, and a waste of time that you'll never get back. Mm-hmm. Realize your worth, and the time is so much more than inconsistent. Give it to you.
Amen.
Furthermore,
when people ghost you, believe them.
Because there you go.
They don't want you there.
Because they ghost.
My mother Angelou said, when they ghost you, believe them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I will admit I like the fact that Insecure jumped on the Church Bay discussion because
that Church Bay she was extra. I'm usually always rooting for sis, but I was like, sis. Mm-hmm, go ahead.
I've had friends admit to going to church in search of Bay.
Now that's one thing I can say I've never done. When I go into the house of the Lord, I am focused on Him, honey. But folks do be going in there looking for other things.
I never really understood the logic but it's becoming more common, especially with these new churches welcoming you in with their Starbucks and shit.
It is. Like, I'm going into the house of the Lord to be healed, right? I am a sinner. I am broken, right? I'm here to be put back together. And folks be coming there for some other type of stuff. I haven't had people, hey, sister, you looked at this Bible study? No, nigga. Looked at the Lord.
Now listen, I'm still old school. Where when we get hungry and the only thing we got was a pepper.
Come on, at the bottom with lint on it.
At the bottom of grandma's purse. But that's a discussion for another day. Closing out, I must agree with Nyambi that our good Lord and Savior himself is not slinging 3.5s.
No, it don't go.
For $25.
It doesn't go. And I'm going to be firm in that. Y'all can say whatever you want about, no, that don't add up.
I feel myself turning into my grandparents when they couldn't get...
With the miming, I don't like that either.
With the miming.
I don't like praise dancers.
I was trying to figure out what he is.
The mime. He call it a mime. That's more He more disrespectful than me. He said it's a mime. Them praise dancers.
Not the mimes and Turks dresses and shit. I can't get with this trap gospel.
I don't like trap gospel at all. I love God. Don't you love God? Wait a minute.
I have to keep my Future and Gucci Man separate from my Mississippi choir and Walter Hawkins.
Yeah, you don't mix that. I don't want the beats to be the same.
Peace and love. Fly News guy.
Me and Fly News got on the same page. Ain't no lies he told. It's just some separation of church and state I have to be on. And don't get me wrong. I like mixtures of both, but I am on a crooked path. Mm-hmm. My turn? This is Rihanna?
Yeah, I guess so.
Rihanna. It says, sense in a note on ashiness. Hey, Neil and Nyambi asked about recommendations for scents. By far, one of the best scents I've ever owned and got nonstop compliments on is Invoke by Ombre Blends. Unfortunately, they are not a black owned, but the scents are oil based. Ooh, yeah, which means they last all day and then some. They're a little on the pricier side, but a little goes a long way. Also, California tends to be relatively dry in terms of humidity. You definitely could just need to switch up your regimen, but try upping your water intake and see how that goes. Love the show and please keep it up. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I don't drink enough water.
Ashy ass do not be drinking no water.
I don't, and I used to always drink water.
Nyambi don't
it's been so hard now.
She don't like tap California water.
Yeah, and Naram haven't got me a Culligan yet.
So it's hard for her to drink anything, even though I go buy bottles of water for her. Mm-hmm. You can read the next one.
The next one's from Candace. It says, I need advice. Hello, Niram and Nyambi. Let me start by saying I love the show. I've been listening for about 6 months now, and I can't get enough. I'm an only child, Leo, like you, Nyambi. Yeah, that's what's up. So when you give your opinion on everything, I'm screaming and clapping in agreement. Niram is just like my boyfriend, and the dynamics between you two is refreshing. I'm 33 years old, and I've been in my career for 11 years working at an oil refinery, and I absolutely hate it. I feel guilty for this because the job has blessed me financially. I haven't made under $140K in 5 years. I own a home in LA.
Can I borrow $20?
I thought you were about to say, can you refer me? I'm like, dang, can we get to the letter? And I've been able to do many things, all without a college degree. However, the hours are killing me. I was going to say, I think the refiners do hard hours. 12-hour shifts that rotate from days to nights. Think 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. The pressure of the job is so much, and the physical work at times have all started to take a huge toll on me. Yeah, I can imagine. On top of all that, this environment is so toxic. The overwhelming, predominantly all white and Latino male work environment. Everyone's related and racist. That's people of color term means diddly shit to me. Mm-hmm. They Latinos are just as if not more racist than the colonizers. Now, come on, colonizers. Let's not forget they too owned our people and carried that anti-black sentiment too. That's what I'm learning out here, right? Out in California, like, is the white people got their own thing, but some of the Latinos, I done heard, been on some real racist conservative shit. And I'm like, you know how folks don't think they answer, and you be like, yeah, what the fuck did he just say? So, you know what? I don't know what episode we're gonna get into that, but we're gonna have to unpack it too, because I also want to do a little bit more literature searching around it. But I know this out here.
Yeah.
Not on the East Coast, right? I didn't really get that feel from the Latinos on the East Coast, but it's the different types of Latinos out here, right? One crew understand the struggle, right? And another crew don't. And I haven't been able to discern the crews yet. Does that make sense, Naram, or no?
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
No, it reminded me because when I was watching Snowfall,
Yeah.
and the Latinos was referring to the blacks as like a, I forgot what it was, miatas or whatever
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And I kept asking like, what the fuck is a miata?
I
And
don't
I gotta look
know.
it up, and it was like a derogatory term. It's like black roach or some bullshit like that.
Yeah. I didn't realize that something like, and of course I know historically, right, colorism has been in the Latino community. I know that it's just been as of recently for the whole Latino community to even acknowledge like Afro Latinos and what that means and all that, right? But it has been a kind of an explicit, some undertones or some real nasty ass racism out here, I noticed. But yeah, we need to unpack that. It says, I dread coming to work and it's caused literal depression in my life to the point that I've cried to my boyfriend before going to work. I just can't take this anymore. When I saw a position open up that would be a straight 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., 40 hours a week, I applied. It would be a pay cut, but I'm willing to sacrifice it to take the position so I can get back into school, get my master's degree in psychology, anthropology. With this schedule, I can go to school after work. And work towards an exciting place before I hit 40. Yeah, that's actually perfect timing. If you work 6 to 2, got enough time to come home, relax, do some homework, go to class, and come home and do it again. That's actually perfect timing. It says finally I will have minimal contact with these people that I've come to hate. I have weekends off and holidays off. I can work how I want. I can work how I want to just live. This pay cut has me nervous. But something inside of me told this is my change to get out and I have to take it. Do you think I made the right decision at 33 years old? I'm excited and nervous, but really like to know what y'all think. I start this position in 2 weeks sent from my alley phone. I was going to say wait for Monday, but we don't have to. Start the fucking position. Do you got enough money to pay your rent, your mortgage? If you got enough, and you got your boyfriend, if you got enough money to pay your mortgage and you might be got to take price cuts other areas, fine.
Do it.
And then get to the point where you're, paying a third, it's a price cut, so it might be even half, right? Make sure you can pay your mortgage because that's an investment. And then look around and see what you can downsize to make everything else happier, right? So I don't know what type of car you got. Is it paid off? If it ain't, trade that bitch in, get the money and get something that can be paid off easier with the lower rate, right? This is time to do clean sweeps in your house. See what needs to be paid and don't need to be paid. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do what you got to do for your happiness because you know what, sis, the money's going to come, right?
Yeah.
If this is temporary, that you're taking this price cut, you're taking a step back to take 10 steps forward. So yes, getting your master's, working full-time take 2 to 3 years, but after that 2 to 3 years, once you have your master's,
you can get the fuck on,
coupled with almost 15 years of experience, you're going to jump back to a position that's making a nice steady higher clean 6 figures.
Yeah.
Right. So I think the sacrifice of 3 or so years will be worth it.
I think so too. And plus mental health as well, then you know, you are already going through some shit with that with that shift. Yeah. I would definitely take the other shift in a heartbeat. And if it's really that bad and the money is that tough, shit, go get a part-time job while you work.
Because look, if I can do it, you can do it too.
Right.
And the thing is, you will still be happier working a part-time job, 4-5 hours additional a week, and going to school. Your mental health will be there. But I think you can make it, right? Because I'm imagining that you were smart with your money. Right. So you should always have a cushion, your savings. And as long as you're able to pay your rent and your bills and put a little piece away, you might not be able to save as much as you used to, but as long as you're able to do that, you're fine. It sounds like you have a boyfriend and a partner that y'all working together too. So like doing that type of stuff. But no, sis. And how many bedrooms you got? Do you got to get a roommate? Like it's too many ways to hustle up
right
before you at the point of sacrificing your mental health. Right? Like, so we're talking about second jobs. We're talking about selling things, cutting things. Hell, if you got to get a motherfucking roommate, get a motherfucking roommate. At least some type of so you can have your happiness. Always follow your happiness. But I have no doubt the trajectory you're on, what you're doing, that you're going to have this trouble. Because what's going to happen, you're going to get in this job from 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. and fucking kill it. After your 6 months to the year, you're going to get another raise. And as you're going through this job for another year, that might lead to a promo. So it might not even be 3 years that you're not where you're at the money you want to make. It might be a year or two. Right? Name it and claim it, and you let us know how free it's going to feel when you start that job and you don't see them racist bastards.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Absolutely. And
I know about a career a price cut. I did it unwillingly. The bot store, I went all the way. What type of pay cut was that?
It was a lot.
It was more than 60?
Yeah.
70%?
Yeah.
And then what the Lord did came and almost tripled my previous. I'm about to go run. Y'all about to have me go running in this house.
Please hold why Naomi go run.
And then came back and tripled it. The original one. If I had stayed there. that all the time in the first few months, I done made back the money I would have made if I stayed where I. Oh my God. I think about the goodness of Jesus. Go ahead.
Are you running?
I'm running.
Shall I put on some praise music?
Yeah, he ain't the plug, but I'm running.
Oh. Jesus is the plug.
These kids. What the hell?
Do you want some praise music? Are you running or what?
I already done ran and came back.
Oh.
Because I just know how he be moving and work. And what do we talk about? The Lord whispering, yelling, and screaming. He whispered to you. Now he probably talking to you. I don't want to see what screaming look like.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let them scream.
Yeah.
So go ahead and do what you need to do.
We got an email from Sharon. What up, girl?
Hey.
I was waiting on you. I was looking for the voicemails.
Mm-hmm.
Where you been?
Yeah.
She said, "What up, this is Sharon? Been listening, but got a lot of life happening."
Yeah, I hear you.
She said, "Hey, y'all, been packing up a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house and a basement to move in 4 weeks." Ooh. Yikes.
That's everything. That's equivalent to a 20,000 square foot.
God damn.
I bet you find all types of shit in the nooks and corners.
Toys and shit and everything.
Yeah, but the baby's right. Like, could you imagine? You remember when we were moving and we just kept having more and more shit?
Yeah, just more and more boxes.
And we thought we were done and it never ended.
Yes.
What was that?
I told you.
Oh my God.
Because we had that storage area that nobody went into.
That was under like the stairs. So we just kept pushing shit under the stairs.
And I kept telling you, you had a lot of shit down there and you didn't believe me.
Oh my God.
So, what was that? Move in in 4 weeks. Still trying to close on a new spot. I have a restraining order on one of my kids' fathers. Ooh. Mm-hmm. You all right? Mm-hmm. You got to get the goons?
Come on.
Long story, can we have an episode on one? Ain't shit Negroes who disrespect women.
Not a problem.
And 2, women who disrespect themselves by allowing ego-driven men to hit on them.
Yeah, because you think it's cute, right? Yes, the answer is yes.
I'm okay. I'm okay now after 14 years. You really don't know a person, but I'm just navigating. I said left my job and been working. Yep. I've been working there for 4 years. Feels weird, but couldn't support my life with the while single mommy. Shit is hard, but I always push through. Bought a new car yesterday. To be honest, my ass ready for a new year. Got a new boo too. Hey,
look, why we on the boo? Hey,
figure I get out and try at least one last time.
No, not one last.
That's right. No, you got to keep trying. You fall off that bike, you get the fuck back up.
You get back on.
I miss y'all, your girl, Shan. Hey. We miss you too, Shan.
Yeah, we keep sending good energy. We always know you doing what you got to do.
Right.
But you're right. We ain't had a good old fashioned. Some niggas ain't shit, and y'all bitches know they ain't shit. But you still, I think it was Von Zahn who said, "Oh, you bitches be in love with potential." And I love when she say potential, she just laugh. You need to be in love with their reality, my nigga. Yeah, you're right. We can.
True.
All righty.
We got a voicemail.
Okay, let's hear it.
Let's see if I can get this to work.
Hey, Mom and Dad. It's Bree.
It's Bree.
I just was calling you guys really quickly to see if I could get you to review some of these shows on your Friday episode.
She cleared her throat.
Fucking Leafasis.
What did she say? Oh, I haven't watched Greenleaf.
Shit is so good, okay? It's ridiculous. The season has just begun, and every episode, I'm talking every episode, I'm like, is this the season finale? Is this the season finale? Is this it? Or is this one it? It's so juicy. Oh my God. It sucked me in so good last week, y'all. I thought I was in the damn show, okay? Crying my, it was ridiculous. Oh, it's so good. So good. 911. Y'all actually got me put on this show. I know y'all had seen like the season premiere of the first season and you guys were talking about it on the show. And so I went and I looked at it and I was sucked in, okay? Angela fucking Bassett's mom number 2, come on through. Like, it's good. They like tack it on to real life shit and the storylines. Talk about drama. It's so good. I love me. If you haven't noticed by now, I love the drama.
That Ryan Murphy's.
That one's good. They having a premiere for season 2 tonight. It's supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
a 2-hour premiere, whatever.
We can talk about that
I'll
Monday.
be tuning into there.
Mm-hmm.
And Castle Rock.
Oh, I
Castle
did
Rock
Castle
season
Rock.
1 is over. I know Mama Naomi had mentioned that and brought that up about like going through it, and that talk about being scared. That shit, it was good though. Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
like me a good Stephen King, but this shit was next level. Okay, I thought it was fun. Hella Easter eggs. And I thought it was pretty cool. It took me a couple episodes to realize, because she a little, she kind of old now, but one of the main characters who plays a grandmother on the show is the original Carrie.
Oh, you're
I
right.
thought was
Yep.
fucking dope.
Yep.
What?
You're right.
Girl, where you
You're
been
right.
at? And then another character with he's frightening. He's the new It. And so I thought that was pretty
Pennywise,
dope. They have
yeah.
like hella references. They like literally touch and tap on everything Stephen King, which I think is really dope. And just to recap on some of the stuff that y'all already talked about, Insecure. I'm trying to tell y'all, okay? I'm trying to tell y'all, that's how they be. And I'm in LA right now, and I'm here to tell you, it's 1,000% fact.
Oh my goodness.
Is dirty. They dirty, y'all. They dirty and no. Motherfucker, you can't eat a french fry off my goddamn plate.
Yes.
All these particles flying around and shit from you. Get your ass back. Ooh.
With the antibiotic resistant chlamydia.
American Vandal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's Nero's show. It's crazy.
I was sitting there and disbelief, like, why am I watching this?
Nero.
I watched the first one because of y'all, and I watched the second one. And you're right, it does suck you in, and you like
that's Nero's shit.
The cruise is pointing this way, but we need to be looking that way. Like it pulled you in that way, and it's good for that aspect. One of the characters, and speaking of characters, the casting for these roles they're completely on point. This one character, DeMarcus, and this made me think of Mama Naomi. I have no idea why. I couldn't even tell you, but it had me rolling.
Yeah.
He's like just been exposed, and he's like pouring his heart out to these people, and he's telling them like, "No, I mean, I was trying to tell everybody like, outside of America, that's how dicks be looking." Like,
oh, the one that's uncircumcised.
That shit hit me through the roof. Okay, had me cracking up. And American Horror Story.
It's crazy.
Okay, I'm terrified. Okay, I don't even know why I'd be watching that at nighttime. Like this Langdon character stresses me the fuck out.
The Antichrist. Honey.
And this is just a theory. He's talking about these places, these posts being overrun, and I have a feeling that he is the reason. Like,
come on,
coming to these different posts and turning them against one another to see who's like survival of the fittest, and like I don't know, like he with these creepy antics and this little sneaky shit.
He got good hair though, don't he?
Oh,
he got a good hair.
Okay, yeah, and
his hair is silky.
Okay, it's scary. Okay, I'm done talking about it. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.
Yes, thank you. Those are good ones, though.
American Vandal.
That is Nero. I'm sure. Don't y'all watch
that
it on Naomi. I walked out the room like 4 times when they did certain things.
That shit.
Nero, this weekend, Nero had me watching that Snowfall, and it was sad. Them black boys was acting their ass off. What's that boy name?
Which
the main
one,
character?
Franklin?
Mm-hmm. Franklin was playing the fuck out of that. I'm not going to lie.
He's British. You know that, right?
I know. How old is Franklin?
I don't know how
I feel like he started getting cuter as the episodes. So I said, hold on, is he only supposed to be 15 in real life? You gonna have me on no Kavanaugh? I said, Franklin kind of cute, ain't he? Is he growing up before my eyes? How old is Franklin in real life?
I don't know. Let me see.
Is he above age? I pray. Is he? Do you think he above age?
I don't know what he is, bro.
Because I think it was a couple scenes that I think the light caught him the right way and his age showed through.
What you mean? His age
that
showed
nigga
through.
all of 38. Do you know what I'm talking about? His name is Dansman Idris.
Yeah.
So type in Desmond Idris and see how old he is before his mama come after me.
Oh yeah, because you thirsty.
I mean, he isn't like, but the thing is, this season one, even early season 2, I didn't notice he was cute.
He was born in 1991.
Oh, that's a cradle robber. He's 27, borderline. I could still show him some extra credit. I can help him prep for interviews.
What?
Edit his resume.
Damn, niggas born in 1991, 27.
Yeah, they old now.
Damn.
That's why they sometimes be getting an attitude with me, because I be telling them that they young and dumb, but they old too, honey. They right behind me on the checkbox.
Mm-hmm.
In a minute, we're gonna have to start saying the kids in 2000.
I know, right?
Jeez, I can't even say that. That don't even roll off my tongue. I really don't expect nobody to be in my social circle to 2000. I just, never mind. Oh wait, he was in Black Mirror.
He was.
Yeah, he was in Black Mirror too. But yeah, he playing Franklin Saint, and he cute, honey. He 27. He cute. Is he single? Scroll up, ladies. Go and get him. They don't got no picture on his wiki. He ain't even that famous yet.
No.
It's the time to jump in.
Do we got a Wikipedia? Let me check.
No. Come on, there. Finish us out.
Oh.
It's the weekend. We on the podcast still. Why you talking about?
Oh, I'm trying to see if we got a wiki.
No.
See if one of our fans loved us enough to.
What did Wiki go say?
I don't know.
Two niggas that used to live on the East Coast with the colonizer valley. One love the Lord, one unsecure. What the hell they write? Come on.
What you say?
Come on.
No, what was that you said?
To submit a Black Love
no,
story.
what was that shade you tried to throw in there?
Go to blacklovematters.com.
Oh, shady ass Nyambi.
To submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, shoot us an email at blacklovematters@gmail.com. And to
Shady
leave a
ass.
comment about anything that we talked about, feel free to do that on our website,
Shady
SoundCloud,
ass.
Stitcher, Instagram, any form of social media. That's Black Love Matters with no K. And don't forget to send that voicemail, 508-784-1111. That's 508-784-1111. Talk to y'all later. And remember, love is ever evolving. Peace.
And Nyambi still shady.
Whatever.
You are.
Have a good weekend, y'all.
Oh, shady ass Nyambi.